Beaufort, South Carolina is a town rich with tradition. Elegant homes from the Old South still watch over its streets. Master woodworker Bill Bosworth has his own tradition in this town.
Yeah, I'm into doing the best job that I can. That's the way I work. I give it 150% every day. I go home and I feel good about what I did. I create my furniture with a lot of love and a lot of care, because I find that when I create something for someone that I really care about or somebody that I love, I always do my best work.
For the last 30 years, Bill's created furniture, doors, and cabinets in old world traditions for clients' homes across the country. Bill started his career as a woodworker early in life.
I had my first shop before I was even out of high school. My first bank loan wasn't for a car, it was for a planer, so I could mill down my material. I told the banker I wanted to borrow some money to buy a thickness planer, and he said, "But you don't have a car." And I said, "Well, if I buy this thickness planer, I can make the money to buy a car." And he laughed so hard, he decided to give me the loan.
And since that time, Bill's gained decades of hands-on experience and created hundreds of pieces of fine furniture.
Okay, they're good.
Today, he brings his experience to a new line of shaker-style garden furniture for the home. Bill is creating an elegant arbor with built-in seats that face each other.
You try to stay on the cutting edge. I like to think that we are on the cutting edge of what people are looking for in the way of garden furniture.
He credits his wife with the idea for the furniture.
She asked me for a potting bench, and one thing led to another, and we're making arbors and tables and chairs and all kinds of fun things for the garden.
Okay, there you go.
Bill uses the same mortise and tenon technique for this furniture that he uses for pieces made for inside the home. It's a precise process for joining wood together using no nails or screws, and it makes furniture extremely strong.
I don't cut corners and use a lot of modern techniques. I still use traditional joinery in my woodworking, my furniture.
Bill uses a Mortise Machine to create cuts in the legs of the seats.
The problem with this machine is you got to weigh at least 200 pounds to make it work right.
The mortise cuts allow another piece, the tenon, to fit securely inside the leg.
You've got two rabbets, then you've got the mortise that goes all the way through, and then on the other side you've got a rabbet, and then you've got the mortises that go all the way through. So this tenon goes through here, and then the next rail goes around this high and low.
Because of its strength, mortise and tenon joinery is recognized as a hallmark of quality furniture.
After we put a little glue on the cheeks just to hold it together, what we do is drill a round hole to pin this tenon, and a round hole in the front, and we'll put a square peg in it, and then cut it back. You'll have something that'll last 100 years. Quite often you can have very simple lines on a piece of furniture and just let the wood enhance it. Let the wood make it sexy. I like to make furniture that's sexy looking.
Bill uses mahogany, one of the most durable hardwoods available for this furniture. It's known to withstand the elements and produce furniture that lasts a long time.
So basically for a hardwood like this, you want to go fairly slow when you're sanding, because you also don't want to distort the piece, but sometimes you can use sandpaper to help shape the piece also.
Traditions of craftsmanship are apparent in Beaufort, South Carolina. Homes hundreds of years old stand soundly throughout the town.
Well, like anything, I always love a good challenge. My biggest challenge right now is creating this line of garden furniture, and it's something we've been working on for about a year.
Master woodworker Bill Bosworth wants his furniture to stand the test of time. He is cutting an elegant back piece for the shaker-style arbor he designed for a client's garden.
I like to create things. You know, I see things in my mind, and it just comes natural to me. I've never had any type of real formal training.
Bill and his team of apprentices carefully fit the back pieces into place.
Okay, now we got to be careful. You put too much stress on that, and you're just going to bust it.
Yeah, just don't slip. 3 months is long enough.
I won't hit your broken arm, Brian.
Bill takes pride in his team of workers. He makes sure he takes time to teach them the skills and techniques which are critical to a craftsman.
Well, the first thing I look for when I hire somebody is a dedication. You know, if I don't think that somebody's dedicated, I won't waste a whole lot of time with them. And I find that in order for me to work efficiently, you need to have people around you that are dedicated to being masters at their trade.
I would say everything that he's taught me is valuable because, like everything he teaches is the right way to do it. There's no wrong way that he teaches.
I try to innovate people with the different techniques. I try to motivate them with projects challenging my people. And I like to watch my men grow and learn and eventually grow away, but in a healthy way. I don't expect people to work for me for their whole life. I want them to grow and move on to their own project.
But this project needs to be finished first. And now, Bill crafts decorative knobs for the arms of the arbor's chair. Bill puts great care into every step of the process.
You know, it's like when you do something bad, it comes back at you 10 times, but if you do something good, that also comes back at you. And it's the old ripple effect, you know, you throw a pebble in the pond, and I want them to be good pebbles.
With his assistant Will's help, Bill puts the top on the arbor,
Want to get me a couple of woodies, and we can clamp this and screw it together?
and then Bill takes time to test it out.
Let me try this. Oh, that's comfy.
The pride of a job well done is evident on Bill's face and in the quality of his furniture.
It costs as much to have a bad job done as it does to have a good job done. And my workmanship, my product is my trade name. That's who I am. So we always have a good product go out the door.
It's made to last for 100 years.
I like it.